Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, on Wednesday, the Deputy President William Ruto was in Kakamega County drumming up support for his UDA party together with his allies within Kakamega, those guys who subscribe to UDA party. And after that, there's a video that has been shared widely on social media with the allegation that the person who is being mishandled in that video could be the former Kakamega Senator Bonny Khaluale. And you can hear from the background, people are mentioning Bonny Khaluale's name. And this is happening in Kakamega. Watch, then we'll continue from there.
Khaluale. Khaluale bikin aja uno.
Baka samure.
Eish.
Lagi siya
Now, what we are learning is that every time the Deputy President has visited a specific region, then he has left. What follows either on that day or a day after that is that you'll find people are burning tires. If they're not burning tires, they are blocking road, and if they're not blocking road, definitely they are engaging in fight. And so that is what has been happening in Kakamega County. So in this video today, I want us to use this opportunity to check into the real reason why these people are doing this. But before we go deep into that, a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who dropped comment, must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. I'm also requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, I already said that Ruto was in Kakamega on Wednesday. And normally, when Ruto gets to address the crowd, the first thing he normally do is to give out handouts to entice the crowd so that these people will always remain active listening to him up to the end. So no one will leave that rally because they anticipate to be given handout after that rally. So I'm believing maybe Ruto gave out some money to Dr. Bonny Khaluale so that he can share out or divide among those people who are in that rally. And the Bonny Khaluale, with his behavior, like how he normally do before, he normally take the money, put it in the pocket, and drive away. As simple as that. And if you remember, there was a time when we played a video here whereby there was some money Ruto left in Kakamega in the hands of Bonny Khaluale. So Khaluale was supposed to share that money out, but he did not share. So some of the allies for DP within Kakamega, wale wanataka kusimama viti fulani on UDA ticket, went ahead to call for a press briefing, and before they addressed the public, because they want to talk to William Ruto, Bonny Khaluale sent some goons to business people to stop them from exposing him to the public. That happened. So maybe this time around, this team has changed the tactic. Rather than going to public to address Ruto, it's better they just manhandle Dr. Bonny Khaluale, because they know last time he sent goons to beat them. So this time, they can now arrange, maybe now, let them have goons to deal with the Bonny Khaluale on the spot, as simple as that. So this could be even just the infight within UDA party because of mistrust. And for those who missed that video, on when these guys were complaining how Khaluale could have not been sharing the money the way they had anticipated him to do, just watch it here, then we'll continue. Now, secondly, Ruto has been perceived to be giving. And being perceived to be giving is not giving. There is allegation that Ruto has been giving fake promises in the public rallies where he has been attending. He gets to a place and say, this mama mboga, nimetoa milioni 2 hapa wagawanishie kila mtu. But now it's being found out that Ruto, even to some extent, he don't give this money. So therefore, the group that remained around, they are left in a problem to explain to these people that the DP has not yet given the money. anapopeana hiyo promise, he goes ahead to say, I will give so and so the money to distribute to you. And so he left that event without giving the person the money to give out. There is even an allegation in Kakamega there that even he goes to an extent of giving promises in church that is going to help them to do some construction work. And at the end of the day, he don't give the money. This allegation, even a pastor called him to remind him about the money that he had promised to give. Then the DP took a call, and after that he called his aide in Kakamega and asked him, "Mbona, your pastor is calling me about the money?" And the guy goes to an extent to tell the pastor to stop calling William Samoei Ruto. There is such allegation in public domain. So what does that tell you? He goes even to an extent of giving promises in the church that he never fulfills. Ndio maana watu wanasema ya kwamba even Ruto himself now, ile pesa imeanza kupungua. So because maybe Ruto in one way or another, the amount of money that has been given in public is reducing. And remember, he need to have enough money when we will have real campaign. Wakati Chebukati atakuwa amenao now, it's time to start national campaigns for 2022. He will need money. But remember, he has been spending all the way from 2013. In fact, he has been so much active from 2017, coming all this way. So for the past 5 years, Ruto has been in active campaign. And he has been giving out money. Maybe he might not have enough money for campaign. That's why he's slowing down. And if you check now, he's not giving money. What he's doing, maybe he's giving promises to give money. So people are perceived that Ruto is always giving money. When they get to his rally, they anticipate that there is money that they will be given. So the people who are working with Ruto end up in problems because Ruto will give a promise that will not fulfill. Maybe that is where Dr. Bonny Khaluale has reached with William Samoei Ruto. And now, if we are going to reach this level, where these leaders come in, they start giving out this handout, and it turns out to be a fight. Now there is no peace. You leave a place the following day, or even at the same time, you find people are closing the road, they are blocked, they are now burning tires, and they are even engaging in physical fight. My question is, how safe can the public or the country be in the hands of such kind of leaders? You have teach people about handouts. When you reach somewhere, they are expecting you to give handouts. And after you have given your handouts, it turned out to be a fight. I mean, there's no glory in handouts. Even this money you give out as a handout, they can't help anyone. Because ukipata pesa ya bure, which you have not worked for, and even it's not a gift, just money they have given you there, you find out you cannot use this money in a proper way. You end up using it for drinking, watu waenda tu kulewa nayo, and in a short while this money will be finished. That's how handout money goes. They vanish like that. It vanishes like that. Lakini ile pesa umefanyia kazi, it can be used in a proper way. It is better a 500 shilling that you have worked for than 200 shilling that someone has given you as handout in a rally, because it will be misused. That's why you see now these people are fighting for this money. Sasa wanaanza kupiga viongozi. I don't know if we are going to have peace going to the next general election. So this is where Dr. William Samoei Ruto has taken Kenyans to. That is the level where we are. Where now people are now fighting for handouts. And you know, for sure, in a country where handout is encouraged, embraced, and glorified, the economy always turns out to be the poorest. Look at Kenya during the times of Moi. Moi was a leader who was encouraging handouts. The economy was very poor. But look at the time when Kibaki came in. Kibaki never gave out handouts. He can arrange for his rally. The logistic will be in order. It will be a very powerful rally. But he never gave out handouts. He never encouraged handouts. Kibaki was encouraging people to work and earn their living. So he provided an environment that was enabling for people to do their business freely, and in that way everyone had money. But now, if you are going to encourage a leader who wants to bring back the influence of handouts into our economy, then you end up spending huge money. At the end of the day, in fact, you have encouraged people to be lazy. They are still anticipating you to give them handouts. And maybe when you take up power, you don't give that handout. So you cut off that river. And now you are struggling to return your money. You know, you spend your money giving out as handouts. Now, when you get to power, you are now working on how to recover the money that you had spent. And during that time, you find out that now corruption is going to be encouraged. And once you encourage corruption, definitely the country is going to go into a poverty line. Because now you find you are overtaxing people, and once you tax this money, it is not being used properly to do development in the country. And in that way, the citizens are the one who loses more, and that is how poor, and that's how poverty is encouraged in the country. Now, people will remain to be poor. Even those who are in the middle class are going to drop down. And those who are poor, I don't know how they will be. So I think we don't want to go into that direction. Anyway, that's my view. I don't know what you think about this, but we can meet in the comment section where you can also explain yourself. Otherwise, thank you so much. But again, if you reach this far, so I'm still humbling you to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Just consider subscribing. And again, you can go to an extent of sharing this video out on your social media and also recommending our videos to your friends. In that way, you are going to help us definitely to grow this platform. Otherwise, I must say thank you so much to each and every person who has been reaching out to me on WhatsApp. There are so many people who are doing so. And if you don't have my WhatsApp number, you can just get into the description box. I have placed my number there. Get it, and you can reach out to me. Otherwise, thank you so much for reaching this much far with me. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.